Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be Emmett's 1-month baby update. Wow, time flies, and also it feels extra weird because I'm so behind on editing, and it was just the other week, like a week and a half ago, that I put up his 1-week update. So it feels really weird to be sitting down and filming this video. This is obviously Mr. Emmett here. He's feeling a little gassy today, so he might be a little bit fussy, but I'm just going to hop right in, and I hope these videos aren't too long. If you want to see him up close, then be sure to head over to my Instagram to see pictures of him, and I share him on my Instagram stories pretty much every day. Emmett is now 9 pounds. He was born at 7'7", so being up to 9 pounds at 1 month old and being exclusively breastfed, I think is pretty impressive, and the public health nurse thought so too. He eats very well and is starting to get some chubby cheeks, which is absolutely adorable. He has a lot more alert periods, probably 3 or 4 a day, where he's awake for 2+ hours, like he is right now. And he has started to talk. He's found his voice. He makes lots of noises and cooing sounds. And he's also given a few sneaky smiles here and there, which I have not been able to catch on camera yet. And it's not consistent enough to like do something silly and he'll smile at you. But they're definitely not just like gas pain, like smirks or grimaces, I guess. They are proper smiles, because it's usually when you're face to face and talking to him and making silly faces, especially when the boys do it, like Max and Wyatt. He thinks that they are hilarious. But again, it's so quick that I haven't been able to get a picture to share with you guys. This kid absolutely hates bath time. He screams blue murder as soon as he is getting undressed. He knows when it's coming. When I set him up to be put in the bathtub, he's already starting to fuss, but as soon as the clothes come off, it's game over. You would think he was being hurt. It's really challenging to like deal with, as in like you would think I'm causing him pain, but he needs to have a bath at the same time because like hygiene's important. So I'm doing something that he really hates but is necessary. And he also really does not like tummy time. Wyatt! Wyatt! What? Come here. Tell Max to leave you alone?
Yeah.
Do you want to film this video with me? Do you want to just relax in here and be away from Max? We are on day 1 of spring break / school closures here, and it's going so well. I feel like Emmett is getting hungry more frequently than he was at his 1-week update, so now he's eating every 2.5 to 4 hours depending. The 4-hour stretches are typically through the night, and then in the morning he will wake up around 6:30. I feed him, and then he doesn't really want any, and then he's not hungry again until after 10 o'clock. But through the day, as he's more awake, he definitely wants to eat more often, and the 2.5 hours are typically after his most alert periods, where he like wants to be nursed to be put down for his nap. He has gone up in size in both clothing and diapers. He's now in size 1 diapers and 0 to 3 month clothing. It's crazy to think that I already have a set of clothes that I need to now find homes for, because with both other boys, I just packed them up for like the next baby, and Emmett's our last one, and I have really conflicting feelings. On one hand, I'm like, I'm going to start freeing up closet space because I just have bins upon bins of clothing sorted by sizes, and on the other hand, I'm like, just want to hoard it all forever. Really weird. I think I talked about this in his 1 week update, but he still loves this Wubbanub thing. It has a soother on one side and it's a stuffed animal for him to hold on to. He also ends up snuggling with this when he loses his soother. He stays calm because he's like has the soft stuffed animal by his face as well. Now, he turned 1 month old on March 12th, which is right in the midst of the global pandemic with the coronavirus, which is very scary, especially having a brand new baby. I'm extra scared of having it come into our home, so we have been staying inside. Spring is basically here. It's been so sunny. All the snow has melted here, although it'll probably snow a few more times before spring's like here to stay where I live. But we haven't been taking advantage of the nice weather and going out for walks or anything because I just don't want to be near any other people right now, which is really terrible. Like, I haven't gone anywhere with Emmett since this happened except to his doctor's appointment on March 12th for him to be weighed and stuff. But other than that, like, we literally don't leave the house. Jeremy leaves to go to work. I send Jeremy to go get the groceries and stuff like that, and me and the other kids are just staying inside away from anyone that could potentially be sick, which is just so scary. And as someone with anxiety, like, we're just staying inside and staying safe. He has been increasingly hard to be set down over the last week or so. He just wants to be held all the time. Whether he's awake or sleeping, it doesn't matter. He just wants to be held and snuggled. But so far that has not been the case through the night. He still goes into his bassinet really well, which I'm super thankful for. But I think that's everything that I have to share with you in regards to how Emmett is doing at 1 month old. He's gaining weight really well, nursing really well, meeting all of his milestones that he needs to be meeting. He absolutely loves his brothers. Like, he stares at them constantly when he's awake. He thinks they're so funny and entertaining, even though they're really loud and obnoxious. But there's no sense of like trying to quiet down the house when you have a baby, because then they won't sleep when you have to go out anywhere. So I'm just letting them be rambunctious to an extent. If they're just screaming their heads off just for the sake of it, then I usually like put a stop to that. Max and Wyatt is who I'm referring to, not the infant. But so far he'll fall asleep while the other boys are monkeying around and being loud and silly, and that's exactly how I want it to be. So he stays sleepy when we're in the car and it's loud, or when when we were at the grocery store and it was noisy, things like that, he still slept fine. Hi. You thinking about smiling? Oh, that's bright light. Yeah. Hi. If you enjoyed today's video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.